they had all kinds of different ones, like food, please, and stuff like that. And one of them was start the game already.
Here we go. Off we with more coastline than any country in the world. The nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. To the west, Cap A has enough nearby island cover that it generally attracts at least one radar cruiser from each team. There is island cover within the cap that gives destroyers the options of entering and hunkering down to contest it, but it's exceptionally risky. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early going of a game. Between radar and enemy aircraft, destroyers within the cap will be easily spotted. Though they have cover in the form of the tall island in the center of the cap, they risk being pinned down there if the opposing team is determined to find a way to wipe them out. Off to the east, the sea cap offers solid cover for friendly cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C and B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board position of each team. Warrior's Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warrior's Path.
We're going back to port.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the trailer. We're going to get back to the real map in a minute. We had a mulligan, so we're going back to port. We'll get this game restarted momentarily. I don't think it'll take very long. Sound like we had a UI bug on the cute side, so we'll get it fixed up and we'll be right back into the game in just a moment.
Yep. This is what happens, guys, when you don't restart your computers between matches.
Oh, Zath, you quality troll, you.
They make it too easy, man.
That's true. That's true. All right. 07's queued up and ready to go. Looks like a couple of the cute guys still trying to get that all set up.
Yep, one person is ready, is restarting their...
Yeah, okay.
Take a moment or two.
Suzu's going to restart his machine. That makes sense if his UI took a dump. Don't blame him.
Nope.
We were having problems with training room yesterday. Like, we both had to restart our clients because you come into the training room and you couldn't interact with nothing. It was irritating as crap.
Oh, yeah. Indeed. So you're not going to play the trailer again, right?
No, I won't do it again. Once is enough per map, right? If we have to restart, we just skip it. It's fine.
Fair enough.
There's kind of no point. Like, once you've seen it, you know what you're getting into. Makes, like, okay, we're good. My mission is accomplished. If everything flows smoothly and I'm able to show you the trailer and get right into the map and the map plays, then hey, awesome, it worked. But sometimes we have these little technical glitches. It happens. So Zath, you cast, so you stream every Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and then you have a YouTube channel where that's where primarily most of your videos go from your streaming, right? You record the videos live and then they go to YouTube after, right?
Yeah, so originally I just recorded the videos on my own, and then I kind of, why don't I just stream them live?
Yeah.
And the cool thing with that, of course, is that people can comment on them. You know, oftentimes I'll have the players themselves that sent in the replay. They're watching there, and they're watching what I'm saying. Sometimes they'll come in and join the chat room so I can ask them directly, what were you thinking? What was your mindset going through? You know, all that kind of stuff. But then, you know, if not, at least they can respond in text form or something like that. And sometimes we also get, you know, other people, SAT score, for example. I even saw General Dorton once just commenting on, like, various play. And these are, you know, good players that have experience in the type of ship that's being featured. So, I mean, what better way to get some feedback from multiple players, really, than to send in a replay and put it out there. So, huge props to all the people who have sent in replays and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of hard, right? You're exposing yourself in front of the world, so to speak, by, you know, sending in a replay that maybe, you know, you didn't do well in, or, you know, was a blowout loss or something. But you want to learn, and that's great.
Yep. Well, the good news is that Zath's explanation has basically taken us all the way back to the game has loaded and we're about to kill each other again. So, action is coming up momentarily.
Great. And we're gonna have to find out more about what you do, sir, after when we get the
Yeah,
next break.
we got plenty of time. Talk through all that.
Ay, 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 ay.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Disappointed in Seabear. He's never seen Dragon Ball Z before.
All right, let's have a quick look at team comps. Cute has made some changes here, going with double Des Moines, Henri, Hindenburg, and Zhao for their cruiser lineup, dropping the Moskva and the Stalingrad. I can only assume that the Des Moines are meant to be a bit of a counter to the endless Worcester spam, because now you're looking at potential AP spam in return.
Correct. Yeah, Des Moines has the ability with the better AP pen angles to start digging in, and you can lob those shells over islands. Not as well the Worcester, but of course you can do some good work here. 07 side, there's 3 Worcesters now instead of 4, so they've dropped one. Yep, there goes the planes again. And double is now in the Hindenburg, so that's the main change that we're seeing over here.
Now, we've traded one Worcester for Hindenburg on the 07 side. That seems to be the only real change. Did they have a Yamato last game, or were they both Montanas? I know William was in a Montana.
William was in a Montana. I think Potato Quality was also in a Montana.
Okay, I don't remember off the top of my head. William's almost always in a Montana. I don't think I've ever seen William play anything but Montana.
Yeah, and he is a Montana specialist.
He's
So
very, very good with those guns.
you tell him to play something else, he's just going to leave. And I don't blame him.
Going for an
You
AC,
know this.
Going for an AC split here. Des Moines gearing Henri, Des Moines, and Yamato heading east to C as Montana, Hindenburg, and Zhao head west to A.
Yep, and we have the majority push over on C side here, and only a couple A.
Well, should be a fun rumble then when the stretch finally happens. Where is your gearing? Which side of the map is your gearing going to be on?
Gearing is over on C side right now.
As
He's
well.
fixing to set up a Death
Interesting.
Snail for the Invader Zim in the Worcester, just like last game.
No one is sending a destroyer to A, which is very, very typical on this map. That's really curious.
Yep. Well, C, maybe they feel like they've got a little bit more cover. They got those big hard islands they could duck behind if they absolutely need to.
Cute swinging very wide of C here now. Kasuzu's Henri headed all the way to the 10 line. Shui's Des Moines is going to set up where you're used to seeing cruisers on the extreme southwestern edge of the cap, as Klatz swinging very wide, looking like he might try to duck into the cap from the southeastern corner.
Which is somewhat safe, so I could understand why he's doing that. Meanwhile, those 3 ships have been spotted, so 07 kind of knows what's coming up.
Cute also
I can
shoving a Des
imagine.
Moines on the south side of B right here. I assume they're looking just mainly keep a nice A bubble through the center of the map. Seems logical anyway.
Yep, Zim opening up with his anti-air, and I have a feeling those torpedoes in C are now spotted by the carrier.
Well spotted and will not be a problem.
Yep. Nice work, though, by Dragon Killer there, saying, oh, torpedoes, let's spot them all.
Klatz throws his own
Destroyer.
torpedoes over there just for the hell of it.
Might as well. Destroyer Sashio was detected a little bit there. People called a focus fire, but nobody was really in position to do anything about it just yet. Oh, he's back.
I was going to say fighter squadron's moving in now to keep him spotted, and they're going to be able to do so just because there's not quite enough fighter firepower there to do anything about it.
Here comes a dank salvo. Nope.
Solid hit. Not catastrophic, but solid.
Yeah,
Some-
BFK now engaging reload booster with shell, punishing him a little bit for that broadside.
Yeah, Sashio's taking some damage here, but it doesn't look like any of it's going to be catastrophic. They're going to succeed in pushing him back down the one line, though. Well, way over at C, Klatz's ploy has worked. Cute does bag a cap here first this game. 5 minutes gone, both teams still jockeying for position here as the Worcester spam starts to force one of Cute's Des Moines back away from the C cap.
Sashio, very ballsy there, opened up BFK on the Henri just at the end there, basically saying, nah, you can't hit me.
Well, we'll see, because those shells look pretty good. Bounces one off the deck, but that's about it. Does light a fire, though. That fire's going to stick for a bit.
Yep. William the Dank was looking elsewhere, and now he's getting his guns back into position. Although he's got a pretty decent shot on Brenner. No, not anymore.
That Worcester north of A, what is he doing? Is he trying to reverse into the cap, perhaps?
Yes, McNutted is in a position to either reverse or pull out in a hurry if he needs to, and he's in a beautiful position, lobbing shells over the island. How'd you like to be on top of that mountain there, just watching it all unfold?
Whew. Well, 07.
Des Moines.
07 willing
Look at
to...
your Schwei.
I see him.
Sorry.
07 willing to trade cap points for health here early, preferring to take the health advantage they can get and allow Q to just hang on to some caps. I don't think they're going to land any of these torps. Nope.
No. Not sure what that torp drop was meant to do.
I'm not sure either. Warlord 78 not really getting anything out of that particular drop. Might have landed a bomb, but it certainly wasn't anything more than an overpen if it landed.
That's the power of defensive fire.
Now they've also shoved their other Des Moines into the bottom end of B, and I don't know. Can they spot him? Can you guys see him in that position?
He just went dark when those bombers went away.
Well, they also did get some shells on him. They did reset him.
Mm-hmm.
Potato
Now,
Qualities
Jones,
Montana would have shots on him if it weren't for the island.
Yeah, and Jones is in a position of radar, but he's probably not bothering because nobody can shoot him. Maybe William the Dank. That's about it.
Yeah, nobody's got shots. I don't think there's anything you can do there. Pretty static game here for the moment. Queued up 2 caps now. 7 minutes gone as they will start trying to hold what they've got. There's no need for them to push an advantage here. They're accruing points at a pretty good clip.
Mm-hmm.
This Des Moines is going deeper into the B cap. I don't think this is a good idea. I really think he needs to pull out of there and be somewhere else. Now, Shui got hammered by something. Was that just Worcester spam?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's on fire again.
I think that might have been a Dank salvo.
Could be. I just looked up and saw his health.
Me too. Or it could have been Potato Quality. I think it's a Dank salvo. Here comes some shots.
More shells coming in from behind him. Shui's under a tremendous amount of pressure. I don't really think he's got anywhere he can hide.
No. William the Dank getting a torpedo strike right now. He'll take maybe one. But in response, here we come.
Shells on the way for Shui from the opposite side of the map all the way downtown. Let's see how they were aimed. Looks like they're gonna, well, no, maybe. This could be bad. Yep, it's bad.
Oh, wow.
William doing William things.
Drop the HUD.
Well, we didn't talk about it at the time, but McNutted does bag A as one of the other Woosters now into C. Removing that Des Moines allows that Wooster to pull up and start to cap. He's not spotted. They have no eyes on him. As 07 now bags a cap advantage to go with their 1 ship advantage with 11.5 minutes to play. BFK under some pressure over here on the 1 line. He's at half health or so.
Yep. Your buddy in B is about to get struck again, although now there's some fighters.
He's got some fighter cover. The trick
no
is...
strike today.
Well, we'll see. He's got some fighter cover. Earlier, I think the trick was that both Des Moines were right there, right? That really hurt that strike. But Isuzu is continuing to move up into the B cap. He's turning to the west. Right? There's nobody who's going to have really shots on him there because everybody else is on the 9-10 line. There's a big island at his stern. So he's fine to make this turn, but it is a little strange. The planes are coming in from astern now.
Yep. Zim spotted the gearing torps that are coming through. Potato, nope, he'll be fine.
Those strike planes kind of hiding in the shadow of MF Jones's Worcester over there.
Mm-hmm.
That keeps the fighters at bay. William with a huge salvo on Isuzu there.
Yep.
Kind of trapped in B. This is I was really surprised to see him go deeper into the cap. If it were me, I think I would have pulled back out of the cap to his original position after I made the play.
Yep.
I don't think he can escape Williams' next salvo. I just don't. It could end so badly. Yep, shells coming in. Down to 8K. He's going to dodge the second half of the salvo.
Yeah, but he just DCP'd, and of course he's being Worcester spam now.
Yep.
Double's getting in on this.
Well
Jones is
spotted.
in on this.
Plenty of shells coming
Zim.
in. Ooh, look where Zim is. Zim pulled a Buenos Noches in that channel.
Yes. And Sento knows he's on his way out, trying to get those last couple shots in.
Looks like it.
Who's going to get the kill?
He's on 2,500 HP, and we know his heal is on cooldown. He's not even firing his guns. He's just driving around. I'm surprised to not even see him shooting and trying to get some damage, but
He did a little bit, and he was changing his target because he lost an angle. Jones and Double might have been just outside of his range. If he's not running range mod, maybe.
well, to me now, Cute's in a lot of trouble because they clearly brought those Des Moines to work as a counter to this Worcester play, and they're dead. They're off the board. So now what?
And the A group there, I mean, you probably, if I'm in the Cute chat right now, I'm probably saying, guys, you got to push, you got to make a play happen, and do something. But
This A group is their best place to get a kill and make a push. William just took a solid hit from something. Probably
from
DD537, yeah. I think they're going to be
William's okay with that.
They're able to bag A if
they
want. They're able to bag A
Correct.
if they really want it, but let's see how they pull this off. They need to bag the cap and pick up a kill. They need to kill one of these ships. Getting William off the board would be huge.
Absolutely. Now, Zim is being very smart about this. He knows he could go into B, but of course that's a trap. And look at Dark G. He's waiting with the Yamato, right? He's waiting for that cruiser to show up.
Well, they gain and lose eyes on Zim from time to time.
Right.
Dark G's guns aren't exactly turned in the right position, but I suspect if he sees Zim moving, that he'll change. That will change.
Sure. Is he looking at C right now for a shot on maybe the gearing or something?
He did have his guns into C. Destroyer Sashio capping A, but taking shots now to reset him down to 14,000. Trying to get some cover here.
McNutted took a bit of a hit, but I mean, they're just HE bombs and whatever. He just shrugs them off.
DD537 now under fire from Henri and Worcester on both quarters, port and starboard.
Yep, and that's what you got to do. You got to get these shots in. BFK looks like he took some hits earlier.
Cute bagging A with 7 minutes to play. That's going to give them a cap advantage, but they're down 2 ships. They've got a lot of ground to make up. They need a kill badly.
Yes, they do. As MF Jones is nudging himself into B cap. As soon as he knows it's safe to go in, he's going to commit.
Was he coming in from the northeast side?
Yes.
Yep. He
Yes.
left his island position there. We haven't had any vision over there in a while. They didn't know he was coming.
Yep. He
Cute
wanted to wait, and like I was mentioning, the Yamato, wait until.
Yep.
And yep.
Cute
Stuck
bagging.
him in.
Yep. Cute bagging a cap, but will quickly lose control of B here. They have no vision on Jones's Worcester, who is capping B right now. DD537 about to run aground just to have some cover here from this HE spam.
Yeah, William the Dank is currently just kind of running back. He's at 1,400 or 14,000, I should say. But I think he'll be okay for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's the best play he can make. They need to keep him away from all this damage. I mean, that's points they don't need to surrender.
Yep.
Cute realizes that Dank is trying to get him. Here come some torpedo bombers. Even if he just takes one torp that's a flood, it could be huge. Oh, a strafe comes in, but it's not in time. But those torps, I don't think are going to land.
Nope, he'll take one in the rear. Right on the belt armor.
Is he flooding?
Nope.
Ooh.
But like you said, I mean, still, that's...
07 up 2 ships a cap and 150 points here. They'll win in 2.5 minutes. Cute trying to find a way to stay in the game, trying to find a way to victory.
Yeah, Sashio found a way to an island.
Did he run aground?
Now he's got to,
Yes,
he's got to back up now.
That could be bad. Looks
big
like
hit on McNutted.
Montana salvo coming in. Ooh. Oh, there it was. William does it again.
Yeah, you don't give William the Dank a broadside.
No, don't give him that. Don't give him a free shot, or he will just dunk you. That gives Q 2 problems, right? They had really good shots on McNutted, but now with that Zhao off the board, they don't anymore, and that also loses. Of course, you give up the points.
Oh, speaking of those good shots.
Speaking of good shots, I had just turned the camera.
I caught that coming in at the last second there out of the corner.
Nice. Cute answers with a kill of their own here. That keeps the game still within their reach if they make some plays. The health is not so imbalanced that they're not able to make up some ground, but their board position is precarious, I'd say. William looks like he might go down 800 HP, just a couple of shells. Won't take much. They just have to ding him.
'Tis but a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch, indeed. Here it comes. 56 in a fire. There he goes. They finally get William off the board here. That narrows the gap to about 100 points with 4 minutes to play here on Warriors Path.
That was important. Cute had to get that guy off in order to be able to do something here. BFK in a very exposed position here now.
If they can back. Oh, that's huge. They took Potato off the board too.
Where did that happen?
Way over on the 10 line.
I see it.
Game is tied now in kills. Cute might go up a kill here in a minute if they can get BFK. Certainly under a lot of pressure here from Montana and Hindenburg.
Yep.
Down on caps, but may be up on ships shortly. We're going to have to see if they can pull it off. Nope. The Henri is out of sight. We don't have eyes on him. There is a torpedo strike headed that way.
Yeah, Warlord's got a bomber, fighter squadron in position. But,
I see it. Well, the bomber strike is escorted by fighters as well. They've spotted BFK again. Nothing else. They'll have shells on him. Montana and Hindenburg.
This is gonna be a huge impact if they can get BFK off the board.
It is indeed. BFK represents a big points for 07. They don't want to give these up. They can't afford to.
Oh no! Here it comes.
Torpedo strike coming in from dead astern. I don't think those are going to go anywhere. He's going to get nothing out of those. That's a weird drop. But here comes the Montana shells. They overshoot. He gets overpen maybe. BFK's going to ride the line. They lit him on fire. He put it out.
Choo choo.
There he goes.
There it is.
Cute moving out to a small lead that will soon evaporate on the strength of their cap disadvantage. They need to make a push somewhere. They need to get on a cap or bag another kill, but they're still in the game with 2 minutes to play.
Torpedo's coming through the smoke now on double. Over at A cap. He's going to take at least one. No, maybe, yeah, one. No, he made it.
Oh, the beats, the torpedo beats.
Wow.
And there it is, tie game as 07 moves back out into the lead once again. Both teams over 900 points now. Cute needing a kill. Oh, but Dark G is very low. What happened over here, I wonder? Down at 4,300 HP. He's healing.
Yeah. Warlord might even take a torp here. Yep, he'll take two.
Ooh, Dark G survives. Problem is, Cute's kill is not going to come at sea. All they have over there is the gearing. They don't have the firepower. If they're going to get it, it's going to come from... It's got to be potato quality. They can't even see the woosters in the gap. Like, they know they're there, but they're not visible. 30 seconds left on the timer. Cute trying to find a way to salvage this game. They've worked back into it. I don't think they're going to be able to kill Potato in time.
Nope, and Double's got shots now on the gearing. The gearing's opening, trying to make something happen. Lost his engines.
They need to...
Somebody's going to die.
They had to send somebody to B, but I think Klatz is going to be out. That's the deal. That's the game. There it was.
There it is.
Woo!
What a game two.
Man, Cute. What is it with game twos today?
I don't know, but Cute answering 07 with giving them a real...
Very much so. What a solid game.
And look at those Des Moines. I mean, now one of them made a position mistake, sure, but still, I mean, top of the board in terms of playing kills there.
I don't think Shui's position was never a mistake. I think they just 07 realized that they needed to get him off the board, and they made that a priority, and they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing until he had nowhere to hide from both battleships, and that's just solid play. I think that what happened...
cross shots.
Exactly. I think what happened to Isuzu is was probably just overzealous. There was no need for him to be that deep in the B cap. I'm not sure what he was doing up there. So I can't answer that. I'm just not positive where they were hoping to